Hello neighbors and friends, Steven here with etrailer.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're just going to do a quick side-by-side with a couple jacks. First, our etrailer 7,000 pound rated. It's a Topwind pipe mount that can swivel. And our Bulldog 5,000 pound rated that is also Topwind pipe mounted that can swivel as well. So some of the main differences we're going to go through is the handle length, the pipe tube diameters, and the foot plate and the overall heights and everything. So let's get into it. So starting with the etrailer one main difference is this one, we're going to give you a grease zerk up here that's going to help you with maintenance and lubrication and that kind of stuff. As far as the handles, again, both are Topwind. You can see the etrailer one's a little bit longer. It's about 2 inches from center to center of that handle pin there. And again, as far as how did it feel whenever I was rotating them, honestly, side by side, you really couldn't tell a difference. But as far as, you know, if you had a restriction maybe of something on your trailer, you needed a shorter one, then hey, maybe the Bulldog one right off the bat makes that decision for you. Again, 7K on the etrailer, 5K on the Bulldog. So the pipe mounts. So the etrailer one here, 3 inches outside to outside diameter on this pipe mount. And as you can see, it's got multiple holes. That's for when you get the jack off the ground and you get everything on the coupler. You can then pull the pin, pivot the jack out of the way, and put everything away. And as you just saw, the handle folds down for storage. Now what's interesting is this is 3 inches diameter. The Bulldog one over here, they use an inner tube version, and it's 2 inches, but technically, if these holes were the same, you could swap these out and it would fit and pretty much work the same way. Now that being said, I did check with the pins. The etrailer one's just a little bit bigger than the Bulldog, so obviously that's one thing that you need to think about if you're replacing a whole jack. You may already have this pipe mount welded onto your trailer. If that's the case, you need to make sure you're double checking the measurement of that hole and the outside diameter to make sure that when you buy a new jack, it can mount up. Now remember, they're going to come with this tube, so you really don't have to worry about that. As long as you can weld and that kind of thing, or you can bring it to a local shop to weld for you, that won't be a problem. But some people don't want to take it off. They want to find the exact match, so it's one less thing they got to do. No problems there. Again, just kind of check those measurements again to make sure you're getting the right fit. And as you can see, both retaining pins have the keeper chain foot plates. eTrailer one, we were sitting at 8 inches long by 6 inches wide, and Bulldog was 7.5 inches long by 4 inches wide. So again, not much difference. Again, the eTrailer one has a bigger foot plate, but also a higher weight rating, so it kind of needs that extra support. Same thing, the Bulldog one will also come down. It's brand new, so this one's actually a lot tighter right now than this eTrailer one as far as the handle coming up or down. But again, not a big issue. Heights. So from the center of the mounting hole down to the ground, the eTrailer one was 11.5 inches, retracted like it is now, and the Bulldog one was 11.25 inches. So again, only a 1/4 inch difference. Same thing on the height. From the ground to the center of the tube on the bracket, it was 21.5 for eTrailers, 21.25 for Bulldog. So again, a 1/4 inch different than height. Again, not much difference. And again, that's one reason I chose these two for this side-by-side comparison. Looking at them, pretty much the same jack, right? So again, what am I getting for eTrailer versus Bulldog? Honestly, folks, it's going to come down to personal opinion at this point. I think everything else exactly the same on the tubing sizes. Again, the handle is a little longer on eTrailers, and you get the grease zerk over here with our brand. They both have a nice powder coat finish, just, you know, gray versus black. Handle color difference. None of these should rust on you very easily or corrode or anything of that nature. Honestly, the only reason I see a lot of people replace these kind of jacks more or less is they forgot to put it up, forgot to swivel it up, and they caught it on the ground and bent the tube or something, and they need to replace it. So as far as, you know, the maintenance, internal, all that kind of stuff, it's really not relevant in my opinion on these types of jacks. Now, so if you're looking for warranty, eTrailer, we give you a limited 1 year. Bulldog gives you a limited 5 year. So that's a little bit of difference there on the warranties as well. Well, folks, I think that's going to wrap it up for our quick look today at this side-by-side comparison. Again, I'm Steven. Thanks so much for your time. I hope this information has been helpful for you in your decision. As always, stay safe out there while you're towing.